It's Trials Fusion, and we're on a jet! TGIF, guys, thank goodness it's Fusion. Let's go over some of the content from the past week. You know how I said I hate FMX tracks? Well, I don't really hate. I just don't really play them because they're all the same. And then, look what the community does. You guys make something that isn't just the same FMX track over and over again. This is the most fun I've had on any FMX track ever. It controls just like the bike. You hit the right trigger and you just project forward, and wherever your nose is pointing, you go the direction. So up, down, left, right, whatever. Flips, tricks, stunts. You end up with a huge list of stunts you've done, taking up the entire bottom of your screen. You hit the multipliers going in there. If you go too far right to the end, the track does end. If you go too far up, the track does end. If you hit the ground, you do crash and the track ends. So you're limited a little bit on space, but you can just bounce up and down. And this is the greatest FMX thing ever made. It's ruined me for all FMX tracks. No FMX can probably ever top this, unless it's this, but more and better. Not to mention, when you hold the reverse button and, you know, just kind of go with it, this happens, and it's freaking hilarious. So, try to top it. Like, I don't care that I didn't get, like, really high on leaderboards at all, or, like, I crashed a bunch. I had so much fun, I went and did this a bajillion times, did terribly each time, but it was still just fun to mess around with this little jet that this guy made. Like, who made this? It's called Aerobatics by Alex Fula 1977. Alex Fula, you did a hell of a job. Kudos. So next up, we got two tracks by EvoSquirrel. This one's Radium with two weird squiggly lines on either end of the name. And it's great because it's a panda track. That's good. Panda tracks are exceedingly rare. No one wants to play it. They all want, like, the Pit Viper, or whatever the fuck it's called, or the Roach. Sometimes the Baggy for, like, some of the skill games. But you never really get one with the Panda, I guess because it's not really a Trials bike, so to say. But look, like, it's got stuff moving. Like, you got a rocket launcher, you shot a rocket, shot a plane down. That's just really freaking cool. And it's just nice to see a Panda track that has effort put into it. Everyone just like, oh man, Trials, better get on those bikes. Sometimes it's fun to go back to the Panda. I know it's overpowered, I know it's fast, I know it's impossible to crash. But it's still fun. Don't hate on it. It's a good vehicle. It's got good things about it. It can be fun in its own right, you know, just trying sometimes. Also, moving ramps. Whenever you guys do moving ramps, I instantly fall in love with your track. Just because it looks so cool. It's so fluid. And of course, you always get nailed at the end. It's how Trials works. Now that we're done being fluid and stuff, next one up is Switch's Desert. And again, it's got those squiggly lines on it again by EvoSquirrel. Don't hit that switch in the back, because that's what happens. It just ends you. So, it's a cool 2D, warm-toned track. It's got little switches. Those little things that are little hatchet shapes, they do stuff. When you hit them, like that, the open doors, move pillars. The sun does that really weird thing on that loop. And all it does is it's a really nice, fluid, hitting stuff, making it move track. Nothing fancy about it. It's just nice looking. And sometimes it's nice to have a track that's nice looking. I like that limbo-y look. Except, fuck this part. Because just fuck it. Now, those are two relatively easy tracks. So, Maxixi, so Max, has brought over Activate. I swear I have seen this track in Trials Evo. I'm like 99.100% sure that it was there. And I don't care that he brought it over, because it's a really, really frustrating track, and it's a lot of fun. All you do, drive around, hit the switches, break through the gate, do the next stunt where you have to hit more switches. They turn green when you hit them, there you go, crash. And there's really annoying parts, like this. Ride the nuts, tapping brake and gas, like back and forth. Look at that. Trying not to mess it up, and even when you make it over, there's a little gap that's just big enough to screw you. That's not the worst part. This is the bane of this track for me. It took me, probably when I first got to it, I was at like 80 faults. And it took me a lot to get past it. It's not necessarily hard, but just that first jump, if you mess it up, it throws off the feel or the flow for the rest of this little thing. This little loop-de-loop thing. Like, It's a lot of fun. It's a good track, just doing all that weird technical stuff that like everyone like, oh, technical stuff in Trials is the best thing ever. But it's still annoying in the good way. And in case you're wondering, yes, I did beat it. It took forever. Look, 15 minutes, almost 200 faults. I thought like, man, this is a really hard track. Maybe the guys on top won't be that much better than me. Nope, 2 minutes, no faults. Well, I just suck. So I guess it's time to switch games because I'm doing pretty bad at Trials. So let's play some Super Gravitron! I don't even know what to say! How did he do it? I haven't played around with the track creator, but the fact that this guy made this game in Trials blows my mind. And it works really well. It's smooth, the music is so good. I don't know if that's a track from Trials or this dude made it, but it's like the best music, the best game. I love this. I played it so much. Like, watch this run's coming up. This is my best run, and I'm pretty proud of it because I did pretty good. I didn't do like best in the world good, but I did pretty good. And like, it's just dodging these blocks. It's like, fuck riding motorcycles. I'm gonna play this weird little game a bunch more. Like, oh, ninja skills. Look at this. I got these flat, like crazy flipping fingers from doing so good at Trials that, oh, dodging. And look at the time going through. It's just, I don't know how he did it, but everyone should play this. Even I know it's not Trials, but it's really impressive and it's really good. And take a look at this. Number 16 in the world. You think you can do better? I doubt it. Only 15 people who can.